Avalanche in white. Very similar to the semi-Chicago Blackhawks uniforms, I guess. Getting the starting goal for your boys here this afternoon. Number 1, Dave Donnelly. And we'll just get started here shortly. Just a reminder, you'll see me on mute many times throughout this broadcast. That's a copyright infringement protection, I guess. Music playing in between whistles. They can block the video if the song is considered copyright infringement. So, yeah, so you'll see me on mute a few times. Apologies for that. Looks like they'll have the national anthem. Starting lineup out there is Convoy, Kelowna, and Eric Sector. Same Master back in the lineup. Great to see that. The Master. Kootenay. You know the rule now. McMaster settles it down, gets it across to Nasser. Nasser, quick out. That's off the Kootenay player, so no icing. Puck down behind the net. Rolls in on the forecheck, touch the blue line. McMaster down behind the net to Convoy. Convoy out the slot. That hit off the stick. McMaster holds it in. East Kootenay team back behind their own net. Pressured by Erickson, takes the hand in the board. Convoy in there now after it. Floating around out the slot is Kelowna. And Kootenay just lob it out in the neutral zone. Dangerously. This Convoy, he gets it to Kelowna. Kelowna settles it down back to McMaster. Nice cross pass to Nasser. And Nasser gets it in on the goal. He snares in the corner. With Kootenay in the corner now, trying to get it out. Nice hit down low. Trying to get it back to the point. McEwen gets it on net. Squared up by the goalie. He's Kootenay trying to break free. Convoy takes his man in the boards. And skating away with it there is Hartwick. His shot will deflect up in the fish net. And we'll have a face-off deep in East Kootenay zone. 18:43 left here in the first period, 0-0. Broadcasting live from the Henry Viney Arena in Calgary. Off the face-off one to East Kootenay. Picked off there, trying to get it up front. Oh, nice save. There's the rebound, and they score. And Mina makes it 1-0. A great play out front by Dick. Mina picks it up and buries it. 1-0 Royals. Mina, Stacy, Dick out there now in front. McEwen, Hartwick on the point. Face off on by Mina. McEwen over to Hartwick. Hartwick gets the linesman, gets it back though. Now he lobs it out. He's Kootenay pick it off, but it's off the boards. In after it now is Dick. No icing. Dick trying to get it out front. He's taking off the puck. Quickly after it though was Mina. East Kootenay get it out. Nice hit there by Stacy. Takes his man down. And East Kootenay in over the blue line, trying to cut to the middle. And it's broken up by McEwen. McEwen settles it down, nice outlet pass here to Mina. He just chipped it up to Stacy. Stacy takes the bump, gets it to Dick. Dick in over the blue line, waits, takes it wide, out in front. Oh, shoveled just wide by Mina. On a nice pass by Dick. And he's Kootenay now. He back the other way, shot. And Donnelly will hold that. For the face-off. 17:46 left here in the first period. Nothing Royals. Royals trying to work that puck out, and they do. Schreier with it now. He has Murray here on his right side. Schreier takes it in, gets it across. Murray there to pick it up. Back to the point now to Salazar. Shot through traffic. Only had to be sharp to steer that to the corner. And he's Kootenay back the other way down the neutral zone. Nice stick check there by Luke Arsenault. Puck shot in, no icing as it deflected. In on that forecheck now is George Arsenault. Arsenault behind the net. Oh, just off his skate. He's taken down. And he's Kootenay now. Pick it up, trying to work it out. Now they have it in the neutral zone. 1 against 3. Nice back check there by Schreier. And Murray's after now in the neutral zone. Schreier takes a hit. He's Kootenay dumping in. Donnelly leaves it there for his D. Salazar. Salazar up to Murray. He's just overskated it a bit. And he's Kootenay now in the neutral zone. Up to the blue line today, dump it in. Salazar back for it. Salazar pressured. That pass was a little too far for Murray. Back to the point now. He's Kootenay shot high over the net. After it in there now, Schreier. Oh, puck out in the slot. Sorry, Salazar. And they score. 1-1. Wide open in the slot, shoot a top corner, tying it up 1-1. Line change now for the Royals. Convoy Erickson out there now. McMaster loses it. Donnelly makes the save. Puck goes all the way around. Net comes off. Looks like Lynn is out on that line now with Convoy and Erickson, McMaster, and Nasser on the point. Face off one by the Royals. Lynn back the other way up to Convoy. Convoy gets it in over the blue line. Lynn is knocked off the puck. And Kootenay now back the other way in the middle. Knocked down nicely by Erickson. Erickson with a nice move at the blue line. Erickson shot. Only gets the blocker on that. In the corner now. Kootenay trying to get it out. And they just looked it to the blue line. Held in there by Convoy. Him and Erickson battling. Convoy trying to walk down the wall. Erickson comes in to help, but Kootenay come up with it. And they just backhand it to the blue line and out. Nasser rips it back in. Colton McMaster tried to hold it in, and he does. Carries it down the wall now. McMaster cross. Oh, he had a wide open guy in front, just hit a skate. And Kootenay lob it into the middle. Tomboy dumps it right back in. Picked off here now by Stacy. Stacy, takes a big hit there. Quickly back to his feet though, so it looks okay. I don't know, that was a partial knee, if you ask me. No call. And Kootenay now in the neutral zone. Dump it in. McEwen. Hartwick. Hard outlet pass. Up here to Stacy. Stacy has Mina behind him. Stacy back to Mina. Mina walks in. Here's the rebound and they score. Stacy. Mina chopped on Mina. And the goalie kicked out the rebound. And Stacy tucks it in for 2-1 Royals lead. Face off now, controlled by McEwen. McEwen backhands it across to Hartwick. He just chipped it off the wall. And the Royals trying to break out 3-on-2. Picked off there by East Kootenay. And they're down at the wingette line. And they just chip it in. McEwen back there for it now. Pressured. McEwen, nice play around the board here to Murray. Murray lost the handle. Schrader comes in to help Murray, trying to get it out. McEwen there now, down behind the net to Hartwick. Hartwick high off the glass. And that looks like it hit a player on the bench. We'll have a face-off at the Royals blue line. 14:03 left here in the first, 2-1 Royals. Face-off coming actually inside the Royals zone. Off one by Kootenay, shot was blocked by George Arsenal. Him and Comboy now trying to break free. Comboy pass up to his stick. Comboy gets it into the middle. Arsenal trying to get to it. And Kootenay get it out. Right back in though by Luke Arsenal. Comboy on the forecheck. Him and George in there. Erickson stays a bit high. Erickson picks it up, walks in off the half wall. Erickson shot. Willie makes a save. Rebound came through the crease. Back to Luke Arsenal. Hartwick. Hartwick dumps it in the corner. Down behind the net now after the George Arsenal. Tapped it there for Hartwick, who's in off the blue line. And pass out front. And it's a goal by George Arsenal on a beautiful outlet pass here by Hartwick. Down behind the net out in front. He had come in off the point. And Erickson stayed back to cover for him. And it's 3-1 Royals. Stacy will now cross. Mackenzie Lynn shot just offside. Goalie made the save, so we'll have a face-off at the East Kootenay blue line. 13:50 left. Folks, if you find yourself at Henry Vine Arena, please be sure to swing down the road and pick up some Peter's Drive-In. Drive-in and drive-by. Luke Arsenal dumps it in, goalie out to play it behind his net. In on the forecheck quickly, there was Lynn. Kootenay now skated up the middle. In the neutral zone now. Dumped in on Donnelly. He steers that to the corner. Had to be careful. That puck was bouncing. Down in the corner now. Kootenay trying to work it out front. Picked up there by Mina. He rims it around the boards. Held in though by Kootenay. Kootenay make a nice move here. Nice stick there by Mina. Luke Arsenal in after him. Donnelly. He played it, but played it right to the Kootenai player, and he had to make a good save. Keeping it 3-1 Royals. Kootenai now trying to hold it in. Royals get it out to the blue line. Picked up there now by McMaster. He rumbles up the wall with it. Knocked away from him. Kelowna quickly over to Nasser. Nasser tried to hit Schreier, but the pass is behind him. Schreier quickly in after goal. Held in there by Kelowna. And now Kootenai get it out. Skate back the other way. 2-on-2. Nice stick there by Nasser. Kootenai had to be careful not to play that one. It would have been too many men. Now they're forced down behind their own zone. At the half wall now. Watched by McMaster. Long outlet pass. Nasser circles back in his own zone. He decides to skate it. Nasser. Rifle cut into the middle. Pass over to Kelowna. Chipped it. And Schreier after it again. Ooh, good try. He tried to find Murray on this far side. And he just lobs it out. Quickly after here now is Erickson. Kootenai though. Skate back the other way. In over the red line. And Donnelly will hold that with two Kootenai players coming in on top of him. And we'll face off in the Royal zone with 11:28 left here in the first period. Face off home by the Royals. McEwen takes it behind his own net. Has a look, chips it off the half wall. And we have an interference call coming up against East Kootenai right now. As Dick was taken down, trying to make that play at the blue line. And power play coming up for your Royals. Interference call against East Kootenai. By the Royals. They control at the blue line now. McEwen shot, deflects. Oh, trying to get it out in the slot. Was Dick back to the blue line off the Hartwick skate, and East Kootenai now in over the blue line. Deflects high over the net. Picked up here now by Erickson. Him, Dick, and Comboy out on this first power play. Comboy with it now down behind the net. Erickson had cut the front, so he couldn't get to it. East Kootenai get it to the blue line, held in by McEwen, down to Dick, across, coming in off that blue line, now Hartwick, gets it out in the slot, off the side of the net. Erickson with it now, trying to work it out front. And East Kootenai shoot it down, and that hits the rafter, so we'll have a face-off deep in East Kootenai zone. Minute 13 left in Royal power play. Kootenai control, they're rimming around the boards, coming in off the point with Salazar to hold that puck in, gets it down low. Mina, nice save here by the goalie, and the net's off, so we'll have to face off. Mina walking in, trying to go top corner, only got a shoulder on it. Rimming around the glass. Salazar can't hold it in. Puck pops over his skate, over his stick, comes all the way back. Luke Arsenault with it now. Luke Arsenault skating into the neutral zone. Takes it wide, in over the blue line. Takes a hit, keeps going, gets it down low. George Arsenault after it. East Kootenai rimming around the boards. Mina holds it in. Mina with it now. Down at the half wall. Mina stops off, back to the point to Salazar. Luke Arsenault, back to Salazar. Shot, rebound. Oh, shot just wide by Stacy. Stacy with it now, has a look, back to Luke Arsenault. Luke Arsenault shot, deflects. Mina picks it up, back to the point to Salazar. Mina Cross, he tried to find Stacy down on the back door. Luke Arsenault now walks the blue line. Him and Salazar switch positions. Down low to Mina. Mina settles it down, has a look. 4 seconds left. Shot was blocked by the goalie there in the corner. Stacy pucks into the middle, knocked away. And he's Kootenay now, back the other way. Power play is over. He's Kootenay back to full strength. After it now, Salazar behind his own net. He's pressured. Picked up here now by Salazar, and he gets it out. That'll go right in on the goalie, so no icing. And he'll hold it with Mackenzie Lynn in there on the forecheck. 8:50 left here in the first period. 3-1 Royals. Off the face-off, win by the Royals. Back to the point with Master. Knocked away from him. East Kootenay pick it up. In over the blue line. East Kootenay trying to get that puck in the middle. Schreier is there to pick it up. Now he skates it out. Schreier cross. Chipped in the zone by the Royals, but East Kootenay pick it up. Nasser's there though. Nasser carries it in. Nasser trying to get that puck out in front to Murray. Away from him at the blue line. McMaster almost held it in. Now he takes it in on the blue line. McMaster makes a nice move. Schreier's there to pick it up. Down behind the net. Out in front, Murray. Puck is bouncing. Schreier picks it up. Back to McMaster. Down low to Murray. Or is that Lynn? That's Lynn, I think. Murray's here in the shot. Murray picks up now. Shot. Goalie steers that away. And up over Nasser sticks, so he scores back. Was that McEwen? That's McEwen, sorry. Schreier now, in our blue line. Nice move, Murray. Murray back to Schreier. He's knocked off the puck. Linda's there to help. And he's Kootenay getting in over the blue line. After it over there is McEwen. McEwen has knocked off the puck. And Donnelly makes a save. Behind the net now, Hartwick skates away with it. Hartwick, pass, nice pass. Oh, Kelowna couldn't pick that up. Kelowna after it down behind the net, trying to get it out front. His stick is knocked away from him. Kelowna gets a stick back. And he's Kootenay back the other way. And we got a penalty coming up here to the Royals. Royals will sit. Let's see who's going to get it. I think that's Convoy going to go to the sin bin, sit for 2. 7:04 left here in the first. Face off won by Kootenay. They control it on this power play. Cross. Watched here by Maina. Kootenay down behind the net now. Trying to work it out front. Watched by Dick. Back to the blue line. Held in by Kootenay. Now it's picked off by Hartwick and he rips it down the ice. In on the forecheck is Mina. All the way around the boards here. Dick is out there forechecking, keeping them in the zone. Nice play there by Dick to hold them in. Kootenay now behind their own net, trying to settle it down. With a minute and 15 left in their power play. 6:16 left here in the first. Kootenay skates up. Down behind the net after it there is Salazar. Puck comes out, Mina picks it up, trying to skate away. Mina has Dick on the other side, now he hits him. Dick, oh, tried to go back to Mina, nice try. And it was picked off by Kootenay. Line on Dick going for a line change. Schreier comes out. And Erickson with Salazar and Luke Arsenault on the point. Kootenay now trying to get in over the blue line. Rimming around the boards. Arsenault trying to get to it. He did. Just ran out of room. Held in by Kootenay. Salazar. Nice play to get that puck out. 22 seconds left in the power play. Schreier in on the forecheck. Erickson staying high. They spin off separate directions. And Kootenay picking up now in the neutral zone. Watched by there by McMaster. Dumped in by Kootenay. Luke Arsenault takes his man in the boards, as does Erickson. Back to the point. And Donnelly makes a nice glove save there through a crowd and holds it. 4:55 left here in the first. Penalty's over. Royals back to full strength. Kootenay back to the point. Held in. At the half wall now, trying to get it out the slot. Knocked away. And the puck comes out after it over there, Stacey. Puck hit the linesman. McMaster with it now. McMaster settles it down, has a look. Nice pass across to Lynn. Lynn in on the blue line shot. And the goalie will hold it. Face off coming in the Avalanche zone. Mina thrown out of the dot. Stacey comes in to take it. Back to Mina. Mina with a shot with block. Gets it back again. Nice save by the goalie. McMaster gets a shot on net. Kootenay controlling the corner. And they shoot it down the ice. No icing, as Lynn could have played it. Donnelly leaves it there for Nasser. Nasser hard off the wall to Mina. Mina quickly up. Stacey walking in with a bit of time. Stacey. And Mina scores! Stacey tried a power move to the middle. Mina comes in, scoops up the rebound. That was knocked off Stacey's stick. And he tucked it in short side. 4-1 Royals. Face-off, Kootenay dump it in, backcourt goes McMaster. To the time, takes behind that, stops up, nice play. Nice outlet pass. George Arsenault leaves it for Schreier, back to George Arsenault, back to Schreier. Schreier with a shot, the goalie would love it. Take a face-off with 3:50 left here in the first period. 4-1 Royals. Face off, won by Kootenay down behind the own net. Watched by George Arsenault. Kootenay quickly into the middle. Nasser steps up on him, forcing him to turn back. Kootenay back at their own blue line now. In the middle, nice pass. And a nice shot there by Kootenay. Off the bar and in. And it's 4-2. face off. Oh my god. Royals now, they don't do like Kelowna has Erickson with him pulling on the shot. There to the corner by the goalie. Puck's bouncing, comes to the blue line, held in there by Conboy. Erickson out the slot. Picked off by Kootenay. Out in the neutral zone now. Erickson in on the goalie. Shot to the stair to the corner. 2:54 left here in the first. Kelowna dumps it in. Conboy and the puck battle in there. Comes to the blue line. Chipped out by Kootenay and McEwen. Dumps it right back in. And a shot wide. McEwen after it in there. He just lifted it out to Conboy. Conboy one-on-one. Conboy, tried to puck in the middle. Erickson with it now. Erickson across. Kelowna. Tried to go back to Erickson. Down low to Conboy. Conboy working down behind the net, trying to get it out front. Erickson was there in the slot. Kootenay get it to the blue line. Erickson holds it in. Nice play by Erickson to keep it going. Shot just wide. After it over there now is Kelowna. Wrapped around the boards. McEwen comes in to hold it in. Back to the blue line. Shot. Just wide by Salazar. Kelowna got it down the corner to Conboy. Knocked away from him down the ice. No icing. Skating away with it now with Salazar with a bit of speed in the neutral zone. Salazar just chipped it in. Kootenay picking up just inside the blue line and they shoot it out. Comes all the way around now to Luke Arsenault. Lina chipped that off the wall. Kootenay dumped it in. Salazar with it again. And he just shoots it down, picked off by Kootenay at their own blue line. They try to turn it back the other way. Mina's forechecks. Forces Kootenay to circle back. Now they're trying to get out. Nice play there by Mina to knock his man off the puck, but Kootenay come up with it. And they dump it in with 1:05 left. Big hit over there by Salazar. Luke Arsenault with it now, reverses it. Trying to get to it here, Stacey. Stacey chips it off the dasher wall here. Kootenay dump it in. Delayed offside. And skating it back the other way is Stacey. In over the blue line. Stacey makes a move, shot. He did that little stutter move, trying to get the goalie going one way. But the goalie makes the save. 47 seconds left here in the first period. Face-off won by the Royals. They tried to dump it in, but picked off by Kootenay. Tried to get it out. Nice play there by McMaster. And now Kootenay, 2-on. And Donnelly with the save. Off the draw, won by the Royals. They just chip it out after quickly there, Stacey. And he just lobs it in with 26 seconds left here in the first. Kootenay shoots down the ice, off a skate. Nice play to run McMaster to break that off. Puck in the slot. And Royals get it out. Stacey now with 5 seconds left. Stacey. Shot blocked. And 2 seconds left here in the first period, folks. And that's it for the first period, folks. Be back in 15 minutes for period number 2. Period 2 underway. Royals get it in deep. Kelowna and Convoy working in there. Erickson goes after it there now. Shot out. Nasser points it right back in. Erickson chipped it in the corner to Kelowna. Oh, he tried to go back out the slot. He gets it back in the corner. Off the point is Nasser. And it looks like Nasser's going to get a roughing penalty. Or a roughing. Calling it a hit to the head. Power play now for Kootenay. 19:02 left here in the second period. 4-2 Royals. Kootenay. Royals quickly after it. Mine, I get it down the ice. Trip, no call. Kick in on the forecheck now. He waits. Kootenay. Skated into the neutral zone. Pressure by Mina. McEwen shot, deflects. Bouncing. Mina gets it to the blue line. Held in by Kootenay. McEwen after it. And he gets it out. Dick after it here. Kootenay off the boards. Hartwick ties his man up. McEwen fires it down the ice. Watched by Mina. Schreier comes over the boards now. There's a fresh penalty killer. Schreier takes him off the puck. Oh, Mina almost pulled that to the inside. Good try. Kootenay now, up to the blue line and in, dump it in the corner. McEwen after it, pushes it around. Kootenay breaking up down behind the net. Kootenay trying to get it out front. Kootenay. Shot wide. Kootenay still control, trying to work. Oh, another penalty coming up here to the Royals. For a trip. 5-on-3 now for 36 seconds. Three for Kootenay. They control at the blue line. Shot was blocked. And the puck comes out. Erickson is the penalty killer up front. Luke Arsenault and Salazar on the point. Kootenay all the way back in their own zone. Kootenay down low. Trying to get it out front. Kootenay controlling at the blue line. Donnelly with a save. Puck in the corner. First penalty's over now. 5-on-4. Nasser stays high. As there's 3 Royals down, 2 Royals down low. Salazar's out the slot. Be careful. Puck comes back. Shot. Blocked. Back to the point again. Kootenay now trying to get the shot away. Back to the point. Down low. Nice hit there in the corner, but Kootenay still have it at the blue line. Kootenay down low, trying to get it out in the slot. Almost knocked away by Nasser. At the blue line, held in by Kootenay. Deflects in the corner. After it over here is Salazar, and he chips it down the ice. Nasser going for the line change. McEwen out there now on the D with McMaster. Oh. Is that in? I think that was in. 4-3. McMaster chips that off the wall and out. Kootenai shovel it back in. McMaster back for it. And a hand pass. We'll have a face-off at the Royals blue line. Kootenai dump it in. Nice hit there by Luke Arsenault. Down behind the net now. Kootenai trying to get it out front. Picking it up now is Stacy, but his tried to lob it out of the zone, hit the rafters, and will come all the way back into Royal zone. Royals get it up to the blue line here. Dick ties his man up that allows the puck to come out. Stacy with it now. Stacy cuts in the middle, trying to get it to the front. And Kootenai back the other way. Knocked away from him. And offside. Donnelly steers it to the corner anyway.
The front soul brother, check it out now. The front soul brother, right about now.
Luke Arsenault now back in his own zone, pressured, but he shoots it out. After here is Stacy. Kootenai dump it in, back toward to Salazar in his own corner now. Salazar, nice move to elude a check. Gets it up to the half wall to Erickson. Erickson has mine on a breaking. I'm sorry, that's Dick. And that was behind him, so that'll go for icing. Face off coming all the way back. Kootenai control neutral zone, dump it in, get in after it. Royals are there trying to pick it off. Kootenai trying to walk out the slot. And they get it to the blue line, held in by Kootenai. Donnelly steers that to the corner. Erickson with a nice move, eludes the check, skates out with it. Nice pass across, blocked. Trying to get to it there with Conboy. And Kootenai shoot it down the ice, no icing. Salazar back for it. Salazar, nice play to get it to the half wall. In the slot. Kootenai gets a shot away, but it was blocked. And Erickson now. Erickson cuts to the middle. Keeps going. Back to Kelowna. Kelowna all the way around to Erickson. Erickson. Around to Hurtwick. Back to Erickson. Erickson. And the goalie will steer that to the corner, nets off, and we'll have a face-off 13-15 after period 2. Royals win it. Back to Nasser. Nasser with a shot. And goalie steers that up into the netting. We'll do it again. Nasser's shot was blocked. Back to the blue line. Nasser almost held it in. Lynn had to change up on the delayed offside. And Kootenai skated in the neutral zone. And Donnelly holds it, and he'll take the face-off. 12:49 left in period 2. face-off. Kootenay hold it in. Quickly picked up though by the Royals. And they get it to the neutral zone. Chipped in by George Arsenault. In after to Stacy. Stacy takes his man in. Arsenault comes in to help. Arsenault knocked off the puck. Arsenault still with it. Trying to work it out front was Arsenault. And Kootenay get it to the half wall. Held in though by Nasser. Puck off the back of the net now. Stacy trying to get to it. And Kootenay. And they shoot it in the players' bench. And we'll have a face-off deep inside the Kootenay zone. 12:20 left here in the second period. 4-3 Royals. And that shot from the point was deflected by George Arsenault up into the rafters, so we'll do it again. Goalie steers out to the corner. Hartwick comes in to keep it in. Steers to the net. Arsenault tipped it in on the goalie. Rebound sitting there. Kootenay can't get it out. Mina comes in to pick it up. Mina shovels it down low to Stacy. Stacy trying to work it out front now. Stacy has Arsenault in front. He shoots it high off the glass. McEwen with it now. Shot. Oh, that didn't miss by much. All the way now to Hartwick. Hartwick down low to Stacy. Stacy walks in off the half wall. Cuts in the middle. Rebound was there. Arsenault was tied up, couldn't get to it. And we got a penalty coming up now to Arsenault. We're in penalty trouble again. 11:37 left here in the second. 4-3 for the Royals. Face-off won by Kootenay back to the blue line. Walking in out the half wall shot. Donnelly blockers that to the corner. And shot down the ice. Kootenay now settle it down under power play. Watched by Erickson. Pass across. Kootenay get it in. Royals backhanded out now in the neutral zone. Picked up here by Erickson. Erickson circles back, kills a bit of time. Back to McEwen. Back to Erickson. Erickson circles in the corner. And now he backhands it down the ice. Oh, he tried to hit Dick. Now Dick picks it up. Lose a check there. Dick in the corner. Hey! Taken down. Penalty. And back the other way goes Kootenay. I thought that should have been a penalty against Kootenay that time for taking Dick down. In the corner now. Kootenay loses it. Hooking. No call. Skating away with it is Erickson. Erickson cuts to the middle. Shot. Goalie steers up to the corner. Colona's after it. Pokes it to himself. Puck comes around the dasher wall here. Luke Arsenault went off the blue line to hold it in. Arsenault, nice play to kill some time. 40 seconds left in the Kootenay power play. Schreier comes in to help. Kelowna is just waiting right here for the puck. And we got a high stick penalty. We got a penalty coming up to White here to Kootenay for a hit to the head against Schreier. 4. See what they call on this. Schreier getting some attention from the trainer. Looks like he caught it high around the windpipe area, so he's just taking his time. And he slowly makes his way to his feet. Good to see. ref calls there. That's a 4-minute hit to the head, I think. Should be 4 anyway, we'll see. 4-minute penalty against Kootenai. In 30 seconds, Royals will have a 3.5 minutes, 5-on-4 power play. Kootenai shoots down the ice, and that'll be icing as it's 4-on-4 hockey. So we'll have to face off back here in the Kootenai zone. Kelowna out there up front. Luke Arsenal takes his man down. Nice hit. Nasser with it now. Nasser settles it down in over the blue line. Nasser waits. His shot to in the corner. He's all the way back there to Luke Arsenal. Arsenal waits. Down behind the net. After it over there's Mina. Kootenai out the slot. Oh, Kelowna just that skated just a little bit too far. Kootenai jumping in, Kelowna picks it up. Over to Nasser. Penalty's over now. 5-on-4 power play for the Royals. In over blue line to Stacy. He waits for his teammates to catch up. Stacy back to the blue line. Nasser. Arsenal. Stacy scores! What a beautiful power play goal for the Royals. Arsenal, Nasser to Arsenal, back to Stacy, and he buries the top shelf where Mother keeps the cookies. And it's 5-3 Royals. Still a power play, folks. Should be anyway. Should be a fresh 2-minute power play actually. Yep, there we go. It's on the clock. 2 minutes. 9:15 left in the second period. Off the face-off one by the Royals. Arsenal ripped that in. Goalie's out to play it. Quickly after it in there though. Are the Royals. Back to Arsenal. Arsenal settles it down, has a look, walks the blue line, waits. Oh, he tried to drop it back there to Mina. Mina with a nice move. Down in the corner now. Mina. Back to Arsenal. Arsenal. Over to Nasser. Nasser, shot. And a goalie will suck that in. Hoover. Minute and 32 left in the power play for the Royals. Mina wins that draw, back to the point. McEwen down to Stacy. Stacy shot to flex. McMaster with it now. McMaster waits, backhands it down. Mina, back to McMaster, back to Mina. Mina has a look. Oh, he tried to find that top corner. Didn't miss by much. Hits the netting. We'll have another face-off. Face off one by the Royals. McMaster with it now. Cross to McEwen. McEwen shot. Rebound is there. Is in the slot. And Kootenai get to it. And they backhand it off the netting. And the face off will come here at the Kootenai blue line, I think. Or nope, it's going to come all the way inside. 1 minute left exactly in the power play. Erickson, Comboy, and Lynn out there now. Face off won by Kootenay. They try to get it out. Royals are pressuring. McMaster comes in to hold it in. Comboy comes to help. McMaster battling, walks out with it. McMaster across to Nolan McEwen. McEwen back to McMaster. McMaster over here to Erickson. Erickson pokes it back to McMaster. McMaster trying to hit Comboy down low. He picks up behind the net. Comboy back to the blue line. McEwen to Comboy. Oh, just missed. Puck comes all the way back to McMaster. McMaster holds it in, takes a bump, and Kootenay skated away in over the blue line. And Donnelly will hold that one for a face-off. With 20 seconds left in the Royals power play, 7:36 left here in the second period, 5-3 Royals. Schreier back out there to take that draw, so it's good to see that. He's back out on the ice. Royals win the face-off, take it behind their own net. Luke Arsenault settles it down. Cross ice to Schreier. Schreier walks in. He has a bit of room. Schreier trying to get to the middle. Schreier gets a shot away. Goalie kicked it out. Rebound sitting there. Comes back now. Luke Arsenault. Salazar shot. Oh, hopped over Murray's stick. Luke Arsenault trying to hold it in. Murray comes back to help out. And Kootenay dump it down the ice, and that'll go for icing. And we'll face up all the way back here. Schreier thrown out. Murray comes in to take it. Back. Arsenault dumps it down behind the net. Schreier quickly after it over there. And Kootenay skate away. Dumped in. Arsenault back for it. Pokes it away. Nice play. Arsenault still with it. Chips it up to the half wall. And the Royals get it to the blue line. Donnelly just pokes that to the corner. Delayed offside against Kootenay. Hey! That was a trip if I've ever seen one. No call. Yeah! Schreier finds the short side, eludes the goalie, and makes it 6-3 Royals with 6:35 left. Nice play by Salazar to skate that puck out. He took a trip, no call. He didn't dwell on it, he didn't cry, he kept going. Schreier picks it up, takes it in, shoots the short side, got the goalie going the other way, and it's 6-3 Royals. Royals quickly in on it again. Kelowna on the forecheck. Kootenay. They just lob it out. Stopped by Hartwick, and he backhands it right back in. Mina in there now. Hartwick in there as well. Trying to hold that puck in. Takes a hit. Keeps going. It's in his skates. Shoveled up the half wall by Kootenay. Comes out with slot. Shot by Kelowna. Goalie steers out to the corner. Stacy's there though to hold it in. Kelowna comes in to help. 3 Royals are battling here against 3 Kootenay players. Mina tried to walk out with it. Mina, nice move here in the corner. Coming in to help there, Stacy. Kelowna just waiting. Stacy with it. Nice pass, soft cross pass to Mina. Mina, oh, what a nice button hook here in the corner. Now another button hook comes back out front. Gets a shot from the point. It was Hartwick. He stays after his rebound. Gets it back to Kelowna. Kelowna shot. That was blocked. Held in though by Mina. Over to Stacy. Stacy over to Mina. Mina, oh, high over the net. Nice shot by Mina. Held in by McEwen. Stacy gets it over to Mina. Kelowna over to Mina. Oh, nice pass by Kelowna. Mina almost tucked it in. Kelowna spins. Mina picks it up. Back to the point now. Hartwick bobbled the puck. And that's an offside call with 4:58 left here in the second period. Royals snapping that puck around pretty good here in the offensive zone. And we'll have a face-off at the blue line. Off the draw, Royals in the zone. McMaster barrels in with it. Back to the point shot. Foley steers that to the corner. Puck down behind the net now. Dick trying to work it out front. Erickson is there to help. Conboy's floating around the high slot. Coming in off the blue line is Nasser. Nasser takes the hit and gets the puck in. Erickson is there to pick it up. Erickson, nice little front hook cut to the front. Shot. He was stick checked as he tried to get that shot away. Puck goes in the corner. Erickson makes a check. Nice stick check there by Erickson. Gets it out in the slot. Hit a skate. Nasser down low to Erickson. After it in there is Dick. And we got a penalty coming up here now to Dick for tripping. Unfortunate. Delayed penalty coming up against your Royals. 4:02 left here in the second period. And Royals touch it up. So Dick will go for trip. Play Kootenay off the face-off. Puck comes back to the blue line. Kootenay now down in the corner behind the net. Watched there by Nasser. He picks it up and he backhands it up to the blue line and out. Kootenay now back at their own blue. Watched by Nasser. Oh, sorry, that was Schreier. He picks up and dumps it in. Mackenzie Lynn now in on the forecheck. Schreier stays high. In over the blue line. Kootenay shoot it in the corner, and they hold it in at the half wall, back to the point. Moving it around now. Kootenay down low. Donnelly with the save, picked up. Back to the point. Kootenay looks to get the shot away. Nice play there by Schreier, not let him get the shot off. Kootenay shot, and Donnelly will hold it. Face off home by Kootenay, back to the point. Cross here now. Shot was blocked. Luke Arsenault gets it to the blue line, held in though by Kootenay. Now the puck comes out. Nice play there by Erickson to get a stick on it. Him and Mina out there now with the penalty killers with Luke Arsenault. And Salazar on the point. Luke Arsenault picks it up. And he rifles it down the ice. Erickson in on the forecheck. He circles off one way. Mina now goes in. And Kootenay out. They go in the neutral zone. Watched by Erickson. Kootenay in over the blue line. Donnelly with the save. And the Royals get it out with 12 seconds left in the power play. 2:08 left here in the second period. 6-3 Royals. Erickson watches his man. Him and Mina still out there. Kootenay now up the blue line. Arsenault steps up on him. Nice check. And back the other way go the Royals. Erickson now in over the blue line. Erickson protects the puck. Keeps it in the corner. Dick is there, but it comes back to the blue line out of Salazar. Salazar shot. And the goalie makes a nice save on a nice shot from Salazar from the point. And we'll have a face-off in Kootenay zone. The power play is over. And the Royals back to full strength. Kootenay controlling off the face-off behind her own net. Quickly pressured though by George Arsenault. Picking it up, there's Murray. Gets it out in the slot. Yeah! Nolan McEwen on a laser from the point along the ice. Finds the back of the net, and it's 7-3 Royals. Nice play by Murray to get that puck out in the slot and hopped over Schreier's stick all the way back to the point of McEwen. And he shot it quickly, and it's 7-3. Face-off one by the Royals. Picked up by Hartwick. He rims it down behind the net. After it is Murray. Murray trying to get it out of the slot. Puck is sitting there. George Arsenault scoops it up. Back in the slot to Schreier. Schreier's shot. And the goalie will snag it. And we'll have a face-off deep here in the Kootenay zone. Minute 15 left here in the second period, folks. Face-off one. By Kootenay comes back in the neutral zone now. McEwen backhands it up. Chipped in by George Arsenault. Schreier in on that forecheck. Kootenay player blows the tire. Hartwick in off the point at the half wall to hold it in. George Arsenault takes his man off the puck down behind the net now. Murray in on the forecheck. Back to the point, held in. And the goalie will just steer that up in the netting with 51.4 seconds left here in the second period. Kootenay trying to get it out, they do. Potential 3-on-1 here. You know the blue line now. Kootenay. Shot just wide. Kootenay control at the blue line. Nice save there by Donnelly. Down in the corner now, Kootenay. Just that in for me. Royals looking to get that puck out now. Now they do. Potential 2-on-1 back the other way. In over the blue line. Erickson, or Stacy, sorry, shot. Nice save by the goalie. And we got a little bit of a hubbub and a brouhaha happening here. 9.3 seconds left in the second period. Erickson and Convoy out there now with 9.3 seconds left with Nasser and McMaster on the point. Let's see what the set play is here. Pushes it ahead, trying to get to it was Kelowna. At the point, Nasser shot. Ooh, if that had to find its way through, that would have been dangerous. And the puck was bouncing around in the slot. And that's it for period number 2, folks. See you back here in about 15 minutes. Third period just seconds away here, folks. Erickson, Convoy, Kelowna up front. Shot wide by Kootenay. After McMaster gets up to Convoy. McMaster gets it back over to Nasser. Nasser skates away with it, chips it in the middle. Tried to hit Kelowna, cutting through the middle. And Kelowna, nice back check there to pick it up. Kelowna tried to find Convoy. Now he gets it over to him. Convoy in the middle, trying to hit Erickson. Kootenay in their own zone. They fired off the glass, up to the blue line. Watched there by McMaster. McMaster, nice play to get it to Nasser. Shot wide. Nasser high off the glass. And that'll go for icing. Face-off coming all the way back in the Royal zone. 19-13 left here in period number 3. Off the draw control by the Royals. Hartwick overskated it, forced to turn back. Now he gets it high off the glass to the blue line, held in by Kootenay. McEwen with it, backhands it over to Hartwick. Hartwick, outlet pass. In the neutral zone, picked off by Kootenay, and they just lob it back in. McEwen back for it. McEwen back behind his own net over to Hartwick. Hartwick now got a bit of time to skate with it. Nice little pass into the middle now to Schreier. Schreier in over the blue line, knocked away from him. Lynn is there with to help him. Schreier back to the point. McEwen, shot, blocked. Oh, nice play there by Hartwick. Stopped the Kootenay player from breaking in. Mackenzie Lynn now on the forecheck. Pressures in the neutral zone. Murray knocked away. He gets it back. Now he takes the first skate. Murray dumps it in. And he circles. And he's going for a line change. Luke Arsenault backhands that in. In after the Salazar in off the point. Salazar with it. Out in slot. Oh, nice save by the goalie. Rebound. Oh, another nice save. Off of Mina. Goalie sharp there with 2 nice saves. One on Mina and the other one on who was it? I'm just trying to see. Stacy, I believe. Yeah, it was Stacy. Down behind the net now. Mina trying to get it out front. Stacy's hanging around the slot here. Puck battle down behind the net. Stacy picks it up. Dumps it down in the corner. Dick after it. Dick's in the corner battling. Kootenay trying to get it out. Comes to the blue line now. They skate it out. Kootenay up to the blue line. In over the blue. Puck in the slot. Sitting there. And back the other way now. Mina has Dick on the left. He takes it in over the blue line. Drops to Stacy. Stacy. Oh, nice low shot. Goalie made a nice save there. Stacy trying to hold it in, and the puck goes out. Head of play. 17:04 left here in period 3. Royals control down in the corner, trying to work it out front. Back to the half wall now. Convoy, he just left it. Back to the point now. Nasser walks down the half wall. Nasser takes a hit. No call. Nasser's back on his feet. McMaster watching to try to hold this puck in. Nice pressure by the Royals in the corner. Not letting Kootenay get out with it. Now the puck hits the net. And we'll have another face-off deep in the Kootenay zone. 16:36 left in the third. Erickson wins that draw. Puck goes down behind the net. Erickson takes a hit. Puck back to the point. McMaster gets it across to Nasser. Nasser shot the block. Nasser still after it. Nasser takes a hit, gets it out front, and the goalie will hold it. Convoy pushing and shoving in the corner there. Linesman gets in between them. half wall. Kootenay picks it up and they put it down behind their own net. And they just shoot it out. McMaster breaks that up. Bouncing around in the neutral zone here. Picked up now by Kootenay, but McMaster quickly skates in and picks up. McMaster takes it. In over the blue line. He chips it into himself. McMaster down in the corner. McMaster. Good hustle down there. Gets it in the corner to Erickson. Erickson trying to work it out front. George Arsenault comes in to help. George Arsenault picks it up. Dumps it back down behind the net. Erickson after it over there. Comboy comes in to help. Puck back to the blue line. McMaster holds it in to Comboy. Comboy shot. Goalie will hold that. And we'll have another face-off. Line change happening for the Royals. 15:37 left in the third. Schreier wins the draw. Murray gets down behind the net to Kelowna, who went back to Schreier. Murray comes in now. Schreier's in there after it as well. Murray and Schreier. Kelowna's there. Puck reversed back the other way. McEwen holds it in, but it deflects up into the rafters and we'll have a face-off inside the Kootenay zone. Wins the draw back to the point, hopped over McEwen's stick, so he's forced to turn back. Him and Hartwick are on the point now. McEwen around the boards. Hartwick got cut to the middle, so he wasn't there. But McEwen finishes his check, not letting Kootenay make any plays on the half wall. Back to the point. Kootenay hold it in the slot now. Back to the blue line. Kootenay after it. Picked up here now. Oh, nice trip up there on Stacy. No call. Mina holds his man up. Mina steps around a check. 3-on-1 back the other way. Mina. Nice save by the goalie. And back. And we got a penalty coming up here now against Kootenay for holding the stick. So, power play for your Royals. With 14:40 left here in the third. Face-off won by Kootenay down behind their own net. They're rimming around the board. Salazar couldn't get to it. Comes all the way down. Donnelly stops it behind the net. Plays it over to Arsenault. Back to Salazar. Salazar leaves it for Stacy. Stacy with a bit of speed in the neutral zone. In over the blue line. Rims it around the wall. All the way to Luke Arsenault. He holds it in. Battle ensues over there. Picked up by Mina. Over to Stacy. Stacy. His shot was blocked. Blocked in the slot. And Kootenay get it out. Quickly back for it though. Well, Salazar, and he gets it over to Mina. Mina in over the blue line. Mina takes it down the wall. Nice play by Mina down behind the net. Settles it down. Back to Arsenault. Luke Arsenault. Back to Mina. That pass was a little high. He couldn't handle it. Oh, nice play by Mina. Kicking that puck down with his leg. Over to Stacy. Stacy circles around the check. Holds onto it at the half wall. Back to the point to Salazar. Salazar, his pass was banned on it. And Kootenay back the other way. Nice play by Luke Arsenault. Break that play up. Stacy comes back for it. Bit of time now. Waits for her line mates to get in position. Mina up here on this near side. Dick is on the blue line. And McMaster with it now. McMaster walks down with it. McMaster cutting to the front. And he's hooked. No call. Nice pass across to Mina. Mina tried to hit Stacy back door. McMaster back to Stacy. His pass deflects. Comes out. 17 seconds left in the Royals power play. Nasser with it now. Nasser elects to skate it and dumps it in. After here's Mina. The goalie stops it behind the net. That allows Kootenay to shoot the puck out. And back for it now is McMaster. Penalty's over. Kootenay back to full strength. McMaster with it. And he decides to skate it out now into the neutral zone. McMaster, nice move. Overskated it a bit. Hit the referee. Mina picks it up. Mina gets it across. to Stacy, who went back to McMaster. McMaster just rifled it in. And Kootenay can't get it out. Royals putting on some pressure. Puck in the slot. Kootenay forced behind their own net. Tomboy in there now in the forecheck. And back the other way goal to Kootenay. In over the blue line. Kootenay. Shot wide. In the corner now. Tomboy. Tomboy. Nice little chip in the middle. Up to Dick. He's taking off the puck. Tomboy with it now. He backhands it in. And Erickson forced a tag up on the delayed offside. Tomboy, Dick, and Erickson out there now. Puck around the wall. Held in at the blue line by Hartwick in a beautiful play. Came off the boards. And he gets the puck on net. Puck's in the corner. Tomboy back to the point. McEwen dumps it in the corner. Hartwick still in there. Erickson came back to the point to cover for him. McEwen keeps it in. Back to McEwen. McEwen walks the blue line. Back to Hartwick. Hartwick with it now down behind the net. Hartwick out in the slot. And it went off avalanche skate. McEwen now in over the blue line. McEwen taking advantage of the line change. Tried to get that puck out the slot. Broken up. And Erickson gets it in on net. The goalie steers it to the corner. Tomboy with it. Back to the point. Erickson walks in the slot. Erickson. Oh, he backhanded it just high. Tomboy with it now at the half wall. Back to Erickson. Erickson shot. Deflects. And Kootenay get it to the blue line. Held in by McEwen. And McEwen, he's held up. No call. And now we got a penalty coming up. Let's see who's going to get it. And a penalty being called here. Looks to be against the East Kootenay Avalanche. Power play Royals. Actually, no, they're both going. Coincidentals, still 5-on-5, face off in the Kootenay zone. He's trying to figure out what they're supposed to be doing here. Looks like it's actually a power play for the Avalanche, so face off coming all the way back into the Royal zone. Nice play by Schreier. Step around the circle and shoot it down the ice. He gets in on the forecheck now. Him and Murray on the penalty kill. Kootenay up and in on the blue line. Luke Arsenal gets it back to the blue line, held in. Schreier after it. Kootenay with it now. And that deflects high up over the net. He finally got a piece of that one. Awkwardly. He was looking one way, deflect the other. One by Kootenay. They control it. Shot. Nice save by Donnelly. Beautiful there. What a save. Nice one. Shot down the ice by Murray. After it into Schreier. Salazar and Luke Arsenal are the penalty killers on the point. Kootenay now control it, skate it up. Murray watches him. Kootenay steps around him, in over the blue line. Shot high and wide. Puck down behind the net. Luke Arsenault knocked away from him. Kootenay. They hold it in. Now Luke Arsenault picks it up. And he rifles it off the glass and out. penalty killers change it for the Royals, but Kootenay now with a bit of speed in over the blue line, take it down behind the net. Watched by Arsenault. Arsenault and Salazar still out there in the D. And Arsenault shoots it down the ice. Kelowna in after it now. On the forecheck, him and Mackenzie Lynn are the penalty killers. We got McMaster and Nasser out there now on the point. Those are D penalty killers. That pass is too far ahead. McMaster picks it up and knocked away from him. And shot down the ice by Nasser. Kootenay forced back. 2 seconds left in the power play. Kootenay trying to break in the slot. Knocked away. And back the other way, go to Royals. Chipped in by Stacey. He stays after it. In the corner. Stacey with a nice hit down low. Trying to work it out front. Back to the blue line. Held in by Nasser. Down behind the net. Kelowna after it now. Kelowna. He backhands it back to McMaster at the point. McMaster shoots it wide. Intentionally for Stacey to pick it up down behind the net. And we got a penalty coming up here to Kootenay on a high hit to Stacey. With 8:04 left here in the third period. Royals to the power play. Four-minute power play for the Royals. Back to the point. Royal shot. Goalie gets a piece of the puck is bouncing around in the slot. Royals trying to retrieve it, but the Avalanche get it backhanded to the blue line, just out. Schreier circles back to pick it up. Now he goes in for neutral zone. In over the blue line. Schreier still with it. Takes it wide. Gets it back to the half wall. Nice play there by Stacey to get it back to the point. Hartwick shot. Goalie steers that to the corner. Oh, pass across by Stacey. Didn't miss by much. Luke Arsenault with it now at the blue line. Luke Arsenault down to the half wall. Mina across to Stacey. Nasser back to Stacey. Stacey sidesteps the check. Stays after it. Up down low. Royals trying to get out front. Stacey back to the blue line now. Hartwick back to Stacey. Stacey. Oh, he tried to pass that across to Mina. Knocked away and then shot out by the Avalanche. Back forward is Hartwick. He has a bit of time to settle it down. Nice hard pass up to Luke Arsenault. Luke Arsenault rifles it in. In after it is George Arsenault and Comboy at the blue line held in. Comboy trying to shovel that puck down the boards. George Arsenault comes in there now. Arsenault takes his man off the puck. And looks like we got a penalty coming up to Comboy. I think we shall see. Penalty to Comboy for interference. There's a 4-on-4 hockey here now for 2 minutes. Avalanche trying to hold it in. Puck comes out and they shoot it in. Donnelly plays it there for Nasser. Avalanche hold it in. Shot wide. Nasser comes in to pick it up. 4-on-4 hockey for 2 minutes, and then the Royals will have a 30-second power play. Nasser in over the blue line. Nasser trying to get to the front. And he scores! What a power move by Nasser, taking that puck all the way. Cuts to the middle, gets the shot away, and gets his own rebound, and tucked it in for an 8-3 Royals lead. Erickson and George Arsenault up front. McMaster and Nasser on the point on this 4-on-4 for another minute and 23 seconds. Nice play by Erickson to knock his man off the puck. Erickson trying to come up with it, takes his man in the boards. Erickson takes a slash. And we got a little fisticuff happening in there now. There we go. Testosterone going everywhere. See what the referee calls here. He got his arm up. He's thinking to himself, holy crap, what do I do here? Let's see what the calls are. Looks to be a power play for the Royals. Let's see, we'll wait and see. The referee's totally confused. Talking to the linesman. Nasser talking to the coach just to tell him what's going on. Four on three for the Royals. Avalanche getting the extra 2. Face off home by the Royals, back to the point. Nasser, he settles it down, waits, has a look around, gets it back to McMaster, scores. McMaster, and that was definitely the top shelf where Mother keeps the cookies. But the cookies came off the shelf by the look of that water bottle. Great shot by Colton McMaster, making it 9-3 Royals. Power play. Off Royals control, and they shoot it in. Minute and 42 left here in the third. 9-3 Royals. Kootenai just chip it out. Held in by Kelowna. Dick is there to get it out in front, but Kootenai pick it up. Kootenai up to the neutral zone now, in over the blue line, watched by Nasser. Kootenai trying to get it out in the slot. Knocked down. Oh, a trip. No call. Nasser was tripped. Kootenai back in their own zone. Minute 12 left. Now they get it up to the neutral zone. Nasser knocked away from him. He gets it back. Nasser. Nice hard outlet pass. Up to Dick. He stick checked. Kootenai forced back in their own zone. Dick on the forecheck. He has it here. He's trying to find Conboy. Gets it to him. Conboy walks in. Goalie steers that one to the corner. All the way around now to Salazar. Salazar holds it in. Shot deflects just wide. Back to Hartwick now. Hartwick dumps it down in the corner. Behind the net now. Avalanche trying to pick it up. And that puck goes right in on the goalie. Puck is loose. And he'll hold it with 20 seconds left. Face off in the corner now, picked up by Schreier. Schreier across. He gets it back. He tried to find Murray in front. 10 seconds left. Schreier after it in the corner. Back to the point. Hartwick shovels it in the corner. Back in the slot. Backhanded in on the goal, and he'll hold it with 1.8 seconds left. That should do it, folks, obviously. 9-3 score. They never put the other goal up on the board yet. And that's it, folks. That's the final. Royals 9, East Kootenai Avalanche 3. Hope you enjoyed it, folks. Donnelly getting the victory here. Teammates congratulating them. Awesome. Good victory for the Royals. Get back at it again. I think that we'll play again. Might be Wednesday. Anyways, tune in to your local listings. Check with family and friends. Alright, folks, hope you enjoyed it. 9-3 final for your Royals. Take care, stay safe, stay warm, and have a great week. Take care, and we'll see you next time.